give you guys some decor here to look at. Hey, how you doing? I'm back on the air. Get some ring light over here so everybody can actually see me. Came back on the air earlier. The show was a miserable failure. So if there's anything you want to see, just go into the buy it now and I'll be happy to show it to you. That's how we're going to do this today. But I appreciate you being here. Ladybug, thank you so much. We'll just see how it's going to work out. If there's anything you want to see, just let me know. I think I may need to put my cat in the bedroom again. She is wild and crazy. It's supposed to be multicasting. Hey, Queen Bee, how are you? If there's anything you want to see, just go right into the buy it now, and I'll be happy to show it to you. I was on earlier and things didn't go so well, so we're giving it one more try. But welcome. There we go. Now we're back on the multicast. Of course, there's nobody here now, but you guys can hear me talk to myself on the replay. Of course, now we have a YouTube commercial in the background. There we go. And pray that my cat doesn't go crazy, because I hate to have to put her in the bedroom every time. But we're multicasting to YouTube. It's pretty late. It's almost midnight on the East Coast, but it's only 8:55 on the West Coast. Hey, there's 3 people in here now. Woohoo! If you guys want to purchase anything, I just have everything at Buy It Now. Just scan that QR code for those that are on YouTube and sign up for Whatnot if you're not already there. I'm going to go put the cat away so she doesn't tear the house down. I am back. Cat decides she's going to go crazy and she's going to act up. Hey, Jason 1. Hey, Edson. I am on Whatnot for the second time today. That's a live auction platform. And I've just got everything in my Buy It Now bin. There are several items that people had markers on that they had saved, but apparently they didn't come in during the show. So I just decided to go off the air, come back later at night for a different crowd. And if you've never been on Whatnot, you can scan that QR code in the top right-hand corner if you're watching on YouTube and go sign up with my code and get $15. Maybe you'll find a nice holiday gift for somebody. Most of the items here are very inexpensive. Hello, Tina. Were you here earlier? Your name sounds familiar, Tina Coda. I had a show at 3 o'clock Pacific. Didn't go so well. Hey, I got 12 people on YouTube. Wow. I should just do YouTube for a living. Yes. I think I'll make a penny from the multicast stream. I see 1, 2, 3 people have come in onto the Whatnot site, but I have 12 on YouTube. I think the world is trying to tell me something, that I need to do YouTube. Where did all those people just go? Anybody wants to say anything? I'll be happy to put it out for you. I'm just going to stream till about 9:30 my time. And then I got to get the little ones ready for bed. My kitty cat, who is just lovely, She has a sticker in the buy it now. She just goes crazy when I do this, and then she jumps on the table. It's on a coffee table, and the camera will bump, and she'll jump on my desk chair and try to rip the vinyl off the desk chair. That's her new thing. She's gonna just shred it like a hyena. So I can't keep jumping up from the sofa and running over there and catching her saying no in the middle of a show. So she's gonna chill out in a timeout in the bedroom. I'm seeing a lot of new faces on the YouTube multicast. But where is my audience for whatnot? You know, if I keep having success in these lives on the YouTube, I might just have to do a straight to YouTube auction. But it would be cheaper for you guys just to go over to Whatnot, especially if you've never been there before and you want to get the free $15 discount that applies to anything you want to buy. I already had one new user who used the code and got a really nice cross necklace. And I still have 2 more left. So just go to the Buy It Now bin. Those of you that are on YouTube, you're going to have to go over to the Whatnot app. You can do it on a phone or an iPad, a desktop, or a laptop computer. Just go to Whatnot, use the code, and sign yourself in. Hi, Sassy. How are you? Just making a second attempt at this. I've got everything in the Buy It Now. If there's anything you want to see, Sassy, just let me know. But thanks for coming to my room. I've got a lot of nice little, what's it, for Christmas. I do a lot of jewelry buying through estate sales, garage sales, auctions, so forth. And I've got some pretty nice items. But I've got most of them listed at $5. There's a few at $10. Most everything's at $5. And you don't even have to place a bid. You can just buy it. And I always like to include a little extra in somebody's box. Just a little token of my appreciation. To thank you for coming to my show. I haven't done one of these in a long time, and I really missed it, and I found out that I lost all my audience, so I have to basically start over again. And I do a lot of Goodwill Blue boxes, shopgoodwill.com boxes. I buy a lot of large auction lots, actually right off of Whatnot, from other sellers that do storage lockers. Hi, Linda. How are you? Thanks for coming. Everything is in the Buy It Now. If there's anything you want to see, just let me know, and I'll pull it out for you, and I'll show it to you up close. See if there's anything you want. There's some necklaces, bracelets, earrings. There's some coins. There's a few pieces of gold. There's a couple of nice expensive items, but I have offers on those. But just the small stuff, $5 and under, it'll just be $5, unless you want to use your Whatnot credits. Hi, Diva. Oh, this is I'm doing a Whatnot auction on the Whatnot platform, and if you're looking at it on YouTube, you see there's a QR code in the top right-hand corner. If you scan that with your phone, that will take you to the Whatnot app, and then you can sign up, and you can do these live auctions. Of course, tonight I did the auction already at 3, and now I just switched all the inventory over to Buy It Now, so nobody has to compete. If you see something you want, have me show it to you, and I'll show it to you. Like if, for instance, you said, oh, I want to see the turtle brooch. Well, there it is. And I would describe it for you. So anything you want, just let me know, whether you're on YouTube or you're on Whatnot, and I'll show it to you. And I see that when I'm casting it to YouTube, it's a few seconds or more behind than it is on the actual Whatnot screen. So you can open Whatnot on a desktop computer, a laptop, a tablet, any iPhone or Android phone. The app actually works better by mobile than it does by desktop or laptop or tablet. There's more things you can do with the app on mobile, especially if you wanted to join like the giveaways. The giveaways don't work unless you're on a mobile phone. Monica, welcome. I have everything tonight in the buy it now. So check out the buy it now in the shop. If there's anything you want to see, I'll be happy to show it to you up close and answer any questions that you have. This is mostly my leftovers from my jewelry auctions that I do. But it's not junk. Anything that's junk is tossed out. Nothing's junk, nothing's broken. These are the things that I'm still waiting to sell on some of the other platforms. Well, there's been quite a few people that have come into the YouTube. Oh, thank you, Love Spreader. Appreciate that. Well, I wish I had that much love over here on Whatnot. I did at one time, but I had some medical emergencies. For those of you who don't know, I am a stage 3 breast cancer survivor. And it was literally a year ago this week that I experienced a very serious critical complication that put me in the hospital 11 times. I was actually more sick from the complication than I was 5 years ago with the actual stage 3, grade 3 cancer. So I wasn't able to sell on here for a little more than a year. And that kind of lost my audience. But I'm back. I've never left the app as far as being a buyer because I do get a lot of great inventory. You can get a lot of things inexpensive on Whatnot. Now, if you're watching the big influencers that have like 1 million YouTube followers and you buy something, then you're going to probably pay 10 times more what it's actually selling for other places. But those are far and few between. Most of the people are just small sellers like I am, trying to make a few extra dollars. Some go on every day, some go on multiple times per day, some go on once a week. I like to go on Sunday when people are usually around. But there's daytime buyers and there's nighttime buyers. So if there's anybody here that wants to see something, just go into the store, go into the Buy It Now bin. I think I have 48 items. There's a couple of small items that are a couple bucks, some stickers, and that will open up your discounted shipping on the app. Most of the earrings, bracelets, and necklaces are at $5. There's a couple at $10. And I have one that is a very expensive Joan Rivers piece, and I have it at comp rates. They are actually comp for 85 to 100 right now, so I guess they don't make that anymore with her passing. And it's absolutely beautiful, handmade 120-inch pearl piece. They're very hard to find. I had a lot of people saving that item when I had listed it earlier, so I'm not sure why those people didn't come into any of the scheduled shows, since they had that saved. They also had this saved, the Juicy Couture. They had the Juicy Couture saved. They had the Joan Rivers necklace saved. And several people had saved these. These are, oh, now I got to skip through the ads on my YouTube. These gold bars, that's actually 0.9995 gold. So 99.9% gold, and gold is just skyrocketing in price. So I had some saves on that item, but then those people that saved it did not come into the actual show. So I've just decided to put it all in the Buy It Now. So even, if I'm not on a live, you should be able to see it. But I do have to take it out of the marketplace bin and put it in the Buy It Now show bin for you guys to be able to see it during the show. And then tomorrow I'll have to go back in and switch it all back to the marketplace. Well, thank you so much, Love Spreader. Come join me over on Whatnot. Scan my code. And you don't have to use the $15 credit in my store. You can use it in anybody's store. Just saying. But there's some really cool finds that came in here. Some of these came from an auction in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Another came from a big auction lot out of Kansas from a storage locker. Several of these came from Blue Box, Goodwill Blue Box. Several came from shopgoodwill.com auctions. There are some designer pieces in here, some Michael Kors, some J. Crew, some Joan Rivers. There's a new with tags. Hi, Dottie. How are you? Dottie, I love that name. That was my nanny's daughter's name. She was like another mother. Love her dearly. I just love the name Dottie. In Maine OU? No, I don't know. MAINOU. Welcome. If there's anything you want to see, you're welcome, Dottie. Just go into the Buy It Now bin in the store. Just click that little icon on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. And thank you again to those that are watching this on YouTube. Yeah, feel free to subscribe. And because I'm multicasting, I can't set the settings on the YouTube until after the stream. So when the stream is over, I'll go back into the back end of YouTube and I will hit monetization on this multicast. So if you guys want to go back in and see it again, or you want to donate or hit the super thanks tab or anything like that, you can do it after the stream. Sadly, I can't set that in advance. I can do it on a live, but not on a live multicast. And I do have some inexpensive items, some stickers, in case somebody wants to buy something else, and then it'll just discount their shipping. Ashish Kumar, where am I from? I am from California. Where are you from? Welcome to my channel. I'm just doing a multicast. I'm on a live app right now called Whatnot, where people can buy things in live auctions and buy it now. And now my music disappeared. There we go. I guess I must have turned it down for the commercials and forgot to turn it back up. My little bunny is right here at my feet. She is loving this. Yeah, she just got a new rug to run around on, so she's very, very, very close to me right now. Hello, Amelia. Yeah, this is a picture of her with her kitty. This is her kitty as a kitten hugging her. You can't really see the bunny because the kitty's holding the bunny. Wow, thanks to all the people that came in on YouTube. But I hope they're leaving YouTube and coming over to Whatnot. Just scan that QR code. If we're still going at 9:30, I'm going to have to go take my blood pressure meds at 9:30. Well, welcome whoever just came back in. I appreciate you. I hope you guys are looking at the Buy It Now. Some of the more expensive items, I have the offer tab activated. But just the inexpensive stuff that's like $2, $3, $5, I mean, that's just what it is. But if you want to open up your discounted shipping, you can just buy yourself a sticker. Hi, Cheryl K. Welcome. I have everything in my buy it now tonight. I appreciate you being here, Cheryl. And once again, thank you to everybody who's watching the YouTube multicast. When we're done, I'll activate the monetization on it. It only makes pennies, so it's not that important. Just sitting here with the girls, the bunny, and the kitty who is in the penalty box right now, so she doesn't knock everything down. But I have to let her out in a few minutes because I don't want her to be trapped like a prisoner. My bunny's here. She's at my feet. She's so excited. She has no idea what I'm doing, but she's into it. I've got some really cool jewelry pieces that I get from auctions. Some from Whatnot, some from Goodwill, some from Blue Box. I got quite a few silver pieces that came in from Canada. I got probably the nicest thing I've ever found in my life on an auction. I got these watch tips. Let me put my hand back there to adjust it. See these? These are actual genuine sterling silver with 12 karat gold overlay. And they're actually signed. Let me show you the signature here. These are signed by the Navajo Native American artist, which is Evelyn Edwards James. So there's the sterling mark down below. Kind of hard for the camera to focus. There's the gold mark, and then there is the actual artist signature. If you don't see the initials and the little symbol, then it's usually not real Navajo. It's usually replica or Navajo style, but this is the real Magoo. And they were found in a storage buy that I got actually here on Whatnot. And when I opened my little package, I was absolutely shocked when those came out of the box. I was absolutely mind blown. That's not something that's readily available or made anymore. And I have those literally across all platforms because they're so rare. I did a lot of research to make sure that they were the real thing, that they were authentic, that they were real, that they were actually, that the signature was an actual Navajo artist. And I couldn't believe it. You know, I absolutely couldn't believe, like, oh my God, how did I ever stumble upon these? If they weren't men's, I would probably keep them myself. I mean, a woman could wear them, but they're more heavy for a man's watch than a woman's watch. They do make them for women, but they're much tinier. But I haven't seen any online that are the combination with the genuine silver and the gold combined. I think if the right buyer comes along, that would make somebody an excellent, Christmas gift for the man in their life. I mean, that's just you just can't walk into a retail store and buy something like that. You have to dig deep on the internet to find these. And some of them have turquoise, some will have opals, some will have coral, but to have the gold and the silver with the eagle it's just super rare. So I'm so happy that I found those. And YSOROO00. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but welcome. Welcome. Just go check out the buy it now. Hey, thanks for the raid. Woohoo! Thank you. Thank you so much for the raid. Gosh, I don't know if I've ever been raided on here. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I have everything in the buy it now right now. I did a show earlier today at 3 o'clock Pacific time. Nothing. I did a couple of test shows last Sunday and the Sunday before, and I actually sold on the test shows. Yeah, it's not feeling so good, K-Bonds. But no, I'm not new. I've been on here almost since the beginning, but I had a medical emergency that arose last November, and it was very, very serious. And so I got off of here as far as selling for about a year, and then I came back. So I've sold about 3 items since I've come back, but none today. And I have more items today than I've had in the prior two. Just I did some test shows. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I was watching another seller named Pat Dees, and he was running a Christmas show, and he just said it was completely dead. But he does pretty well. He's doing better than I'm doing. I used to do very good on here, but I think I lost most of my audience when I, had to take that big time off from selling. I kept my other platforms going. I don't know how I did with being in and out of a hospital, but I did keep my other platforms going and continue to sell on those. But I just couldn't, I mean, my heart was like not functioning right. I couldn't do a live show. Um, and I'm still not out of the woods yet, but I have had several procedures, and now it's a lot better, so I can actually speak and not lose my breath. And I'm not an old person, but I had some damage from some cancer treatment that I had in 2019, 2020. So that stuff catches up to you. Hi, Little Red, watching me on YouTube. Appreciate you. Oh wow, sorry to hear that. My moderator for here, she's also in the hospital right now, and yeah, it's tough. But I feel you. I hope you are going to recover quickly and feel better soon. And I appreciate the raid. Yeah, I don't really have enough people to do a raid giveaway. I'll have like one or two at a time, and then people will just come and they'll go. And if you're not subscribed to me on YouTube, go to April Davis PI. I usually put that in the poll at the top of the screen, but I forgot to put that in tonight. Are you watching me on YouTube? And there's actually more people watching right now on the YouTube multicast than they're watching on Whatnot. And they can scan my QR code and get the $15 free credit if they've never bought anything on Whatnot before, or they've never signed up before. I actually had somebody do that about a week ago, and they bought a beautiful cross necklace from me. I still have 2 left. They're all different. But I'm just blown away at this item. I actually got this through a Whatnot auction, and I didn't know what was in the box because it was just like a goodie box. It was 1 to 2 pounds, and oh my God, when the box arrived from Kansas, I was shocked. These are genuine Navajo watchman tips. I just couldn't believe it, and they're extremely expensive. So I have those listed. Not only am I buy it now, but I have those across all selling platforms because it will take a very special buyer to buy the Navajo jewelry. But it's not like something you can walk into a store and just buy. They don't even have it very much on, like, I even searched Marketplace, and there are certain platforms that it's just not there. Even the Shop at Goodwill, like, you don't find those. So I was like, oh my God, it's going to pay for the whole box and then some once those sell. But it'll take a special buyer, and it'll probably sell on another app. Hey, Green Eyes, welcome. I have everything in my buy it now tonight. I had auctions earlier today, and it didn't go well. So I thought, you know what? I'll just put it in the buy it now, and I'll come on for like a half hour, and we'll see what happens. We got about another 8 minutes before I got to go take a couple of blood pressure pills. But I'll keep it running if you guys still want to have time to check out the buy it now bin. Yeah, I hope so too, K-Bonds. Are you a seller too? I assume you are since you did a raid. What do you sell? Oh, you sell everything. That's great. You know, as soon as the show is over, I'll go over and I'll follow you. Always go at the end of the show and I'll follow anybody that, wasn't already following me that followed me during the show. Oh, wow. I think I have like 2.2K, but I think I lost all my audience when, I was selling a lot in 2022. I think that's when I started, was like 2022 with the selling part. And then sadly, somebody close to me passed away. And then I just like, it just hit me so hard like a freight train that I got out of it for a while. And then I kind of got back into it in 2023. And then all my health just like I almost died. And so I kept up my other platforms, but whatnot just kind of went by the wayside. I continue to be a buyer here. Oh, okay. Do you do storage lockers, like storage buys? Yeah, you should check these out, K-Bonds. Have you ever seen these Navajo watch tips? Yes, I got these from another whatnotter, and I don't think he even knew they were in the tray. He just sold me a tray of goodies, and it was mostly just all crap. But there was a few good pieces that came out. And oh my God, those are just like, I was like, oh my God, what are these? And I did the research. I knew it was Native American, and I suspected that it was Navajo, and it was. And it's signed by the artist. Like, oh my gosh, it was just wonderful. But it's going to take a very special buyer to buy those. I know. I saw them for like $400. And if you have these are just the tips that, you put the watch dial in the middle, obviously, and then you put the rest of the band. But some of these go, like if it's the whole bracelet, it's like 400 to $600. And most of them that I've seen just have the stones in them, but mine actually has the genuine silver and the gold. Yes, 650. Yeah, was that for the whole bracelet? Yeah, thanks for joining iSimco 88. Oh, wow. Was it Navajo K-Mons? Were they Navajo? The actual full band? Yes. Yeah, mine is signed too. Uh, Mine is signed by the artist. It's Evelyn Edwards James. And then down here on the bottom, it says Sterling. And then it also has the 12 karat gold filled information on there too. Like the watch tips. Yeah. Oh, oh, really? Yeah. And that's a rare one. Yeah. I even researched the trademarks or the jewelry marks for Native American Navajo. And on one of the websites, it had that exact stamp, and then there was a question mark near it, like they weren't even sure. I guess it's so rare. But I did confirm it that it is Evelyn Edwards James. Yeah. Oh, oh, the Bay. Yeah. Yeah, mine are on there too. So to answer the question, the only men's pieces that I have right, well, you could consider this for a man or a woman. This is the Jesus. And it does look gold, but I don't think it's real. I didn't test it. I just figured that it's gold tone. And then I have the eagle. And that's like it's got the veil on the top for it's a pendant. So the eagle could go for a man. Um, I got the pirate coins. They could go for a man, especially if it was like a little kid. Hi, Charlie Bird. Yeah, I've got the pirate coin. Somebody already bought one of them for like $25. You know, you can buy 3 now for $5. You know, if they were real, you'd be rich. You could probably go out and buy a house. You know, like I doubt that they're real. They came out of that same lot that came out of Kansas that had the Navajo watch tips. I just couldn't believe it because I bought it from a reseller here that does like storage lockers and auctions, and he has so many items that he just sells everything like so fast. And he was just like, here, here's a tray of stuff, and I paid up for it, but gosh, was it worth it when I opened up that box and those watch tips came out. Oh, there's a couple other coins in here. I'll show you what they are. There's actually another men's item that's really expensive, but let me show you the coins first. This is uh, a French piece from 1920. Let me try to get it to focus. You can look at the picture, it'll tell you about it. And then there's a British piece in here that looks like it may have been part of jewelry at one time. It's a 20-cent English piece, British piece, and it's got the little hole drilled in the top. And that's 1920. Yes, I love the trays. Oh my gosh. The guy just threw everything into a box, and then I was like, there better be something in here that was worth it. But also, speaking of men, there's this eagle pendant, which is really nice. It looks like it's real gold, but I know that it's not. I can just tell by the feel. See this? This is a men's piece. This is from 1966. These also go online for $400 if they have the keychain part. Now you can buy the keychain for like $5 on Amazon. Okay, but it's a casino token from the Playboy Club of London. And I got a lot of watchers on this on multiple sites. And I had it very expensive and nobody was biting. But it's got a little rim around it so that the keychain holder can stay on the coin. So, yeah, I looked those up and thought, oh, anybody could just buy the little chain. Because it used to come in a box with a chain attached to that little loop that's in that little holder. Let me just grab something. I need to, hey, how you doing? Everybody look at the buy it now. I got to go grab a couple of blood pressure meds. I'll be right back. I appreciate you guys waiting. Yeah, I don't want to croak while I'm talking to you. And thank you to the 6 people, Rainwater, Little Red, Ashish, that are on the multicast over on my YouTube. Appreciate that. Thanks for being here on my whatnot room. Yeah, the Playboy item, the gaming token for the keychain is a men's item, as well as the Eagle watch tips. I think a woman could wear those too, but it would be a woman that would wear like a big clunky watch like a man's watch. And thanks for the follow. After the show, I'll go in and I'll follow, any of the newbies that are following me now. Wow, 7 people. I got more people on the YouTube multicast than I have in the whatnot stream. I guess everybody took a break while I went to go get my medication. But I'm here, alive and kicking. I'm more of a night person than a day person. My body doesn't function very well in the day, especially not in the morning. Zenny Fairy. Am I pronouncing that right? Are you still here? Charlie Bird 20? Isimco? Well, thanks for chatting, Kbons04. Well, I'm getting a lot of people coming into the live chat on the YouTube tonight. Really appreciate that. If you want to scan that QR code, you can get a free $15 for Whatnot. If you've not already signed up, just sign up using my code and they'll give you $15 to spend. And it doesn't even have to be my store. It can be anybody's store. You can go into thousands of different shows and you don't have to spend it all in one place either. You can just spend it however you like. Had a buyer who did that last week. She was a newbie. She's one of my YouTube mods and she knew nothing about Whatnot. She was so excited to learn about it and she signed up and she got a really nice cross necklace with colored rhinestones, ruby rhinestones, and it was free because she used the code. And she didn't get charged any sales taxes either because you can't charge tax on freebies. So she paid the small shipping fee and she still got another $5 left to buy something else, which is pretty cool. Always take advantage of your freebies. I think my cat is going to behave now. If she doesn't, she knows she's going back in the penalty box. So who's still on the YouTube? I see there's 3 of us. Well, besides myself. Don't be shy. Put your name in the chat. Or hopefully you're scanning the QR code. I'm going to stay on here a little while longer. I actually got a raid tonight. I don't think I've ever got a raid before on Whatnot. That was awesome. I will remember her. Or it could be a him. I'll have to check that out. K-Bonds, are you male or female? And once again, thank you for the raid. We will go follow your username as soon as the show is over. Yeah, now if none of these items sell tonight, I will switch them back over to the marketplace sometime tomorrow. Or just do another random show. It's kind of a pain to switch them back and forth. If any of you guys are listening, remember what K-Bond said, that these Navajo pieces, she thinks I'm selling them too cheap. $250. Yeah. She just got $650 for hers. But hers were the full size band. Mine are just the tips. So it's easy to get $650, maybe even $8 for the full size band. They're so rare. It'll take a very special buyer that'll come along that'll be like, I need those for my boyfriend or my husband or myself, if it's a man. It's got me interested now in looking for some of the more feminine ones that I could use. I have a lot of old watches lying around. I've seen some of the smaller ones that have the opals in them. And I love opals. So it's like, oh wow, if I could get an actual Navajo sign with an opal, it would just be to die for. But these actually have genuine sterling silver and 1/20th of a carat which is 12 karat gold filled for the overlay that's around the eagle. So there's the design behind the eagle that has the gold overlay. For those watching on YouTube, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, the eagle is silver and the foundation is silver, and that's the Navajo signature. And then the background that's gold is the 12 karat gold overlay. Very, very rare. I'm the only one that has a set of these currently online. And not just on Whatnot, but on all platforms. Even platforms that I don't normally list on, I've got these listed. And we're not allowed to say those platforms while we're online here with Whatnot, but if any of you are resellers or you're buyers, you probably know some of these platforms that I'm talking about. And it will take a special person. I don't think they'll sell like in the first week or two. I just recently listed them. You know you've got something expensive when you go onto another platform and the scammers start hitting you up, asking to contact them at this phone number and send more detailed photos to this text and go to this email address for me to send the money. And it's like, see ya, you're blocked, goodbye. I've been reselling for 22 years. No, actually 23. Yeah, I lost a year of my life last year, so 23. I don't follow for those scams. There are a lot of weirdos. Yeah. Yeah, that weirdo was actually on a platform that begins with the letter P and ends with the letter K. And as soon as it went up, within minutes, they were sending me their private address and telling me to text the photos to this private number. And it was like, you're gone. You're gone. You're reported. We don't do business off the app. And I listed on another app that I don't normally list on. And I had a couple of suspicious messages from that app last night with the same deal, about being contacted off platform. And it's always on an item that's, very expensive, very valuable. That's when you've really got something, when as soon as you put it up, you start getting hit up by the scammers. Because on just the regular items, you don't get hit up by the scammers. At least I don't. I guess because I've been on these apps for so many years and I know what I'm doing and I'm a detective. In real life, I really am a detective. Hi, Michael Parr. You're a guy. Somebody was in here earlier asking if I had any men's items, and yes, I do. This is the jackpot of the evening. The $400 watch tips that are at $250. Genuine Navajo. And we've also got this is the Playboy Club of London from 1966. Yeah. So we got some really nice collector's pieces for men. There's also a few coins in here if you're into coins. So if you're into gold bars, I've got those too. But mostly jewelry for the women. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube, please subscribe. And all of you new people that are meeting me tonight on Whatnot, I'll be happy to give you a follow as soon as I sign off this show, which will probably be within the next 10 or 15 minutes. Wow, I still see a lot of people watching the multicast on my YouTube, and thank you so much. I appreciate that. If you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button. As soon as I go off the air, I'll make sure to turn on the monetization tab and the Super Thanks tabs and all that. Can't do it on the multicast during the cast. Can't set it up like a live, so it's a multicast live, so it's a little different. But I'm more interested in people coming over to the Whatnot app and using my QR code and using their $15 discount. I had a buyer last week that's already used her $15 discount, or at least part of it. And she got her free item already. Yeah, Whatnot does the credits a lot different now. I don't even think they give seller referral credits anymore, only buyer referral credits. But hey, I'll be happy to give the free $15 to anybody who wants it. Whatnot pays for that, so thanks, Whatnot. It brought in a new buyer last week for you. A new user. I get a lot of people here on the YouTube multicast. So those people, they can always sign up too, even later. I'll keep this show up after the replay, after it processes. You'll be able to run through it again if you want, and you can scan my code. And I think I'm just going to keep going live periodically at different times of the day, different times of the night, different days of the week. Apparently the app has become very competitive and it's very hard to bring in buyers. There's more sellers than buyers. It's a big social platform too, so if you're not like a YouTuber with 1 million followers or something, it's kind of hard to get people to follow you on Whatnot. But if you are one of those people, and you have a big YouTube channel or you have a big Facebook following, make sure you get on Whatnot, because people will pay 10 times what the items are actually worth for those types of shows. The YouTubers that are big make an enormous amount of income, like a full-time income. Some are making 7 figures on the app just from their YouTube and their Facebook followings, or their Instagrammers, their Instagram followers. Instagram is big on here. Cross-posting to or multicasting to Facebook and to YouTube is also big on this app. But it's a community. And I had to step away from the community just due to health emergencies. But I am back, and I have like 48 items, and I switched them all out of the auction and put them in the buy it now. So if anybody wants to see anything, just go into the little store icon, tell me what you want to see. I'll be happy to show it to you. Even those that are watching on YouTube, I'll be happy to show it to you. The YouTube multicast is a few seconds behind from what I'm seeing on the Whatnot screen. Yeah, this is amazing. This piece from London from 1966. That's just incredible. The store icon is on the bottom right-hand corner in the Whatnot app. So if you're on YouTube, Nate, just go scan the QR code in the top right-hand corner and sign up for Whatnot. It won't cost you anything to sign up, and you'll get a free $15 credit to use either in my store or anybody else's store, anybody else's show. You just need to sign up for the online app. It works very well on iPhone and Android. They also have it on computer, laptop, and tablet, but there are more features if you use it on your phone rather than your computer. and then you'll be able to see all the items. It's mostly jewelry, mostly women's jewelry, but there are a few men's pieces in tonight's show. And I'm not running auctions, so whatever the price is, you can just buy it at that price. And thanks for coming, Nate Dogg. I hope you are subscribed. And when I go off the air, this show, it'll take it a while for YouTube to process it, but I'll leave it up in the videos. Holly's World, thanks for coming. Everything is in the shop under the Buy It Now category right now. Boy, lots of people coming in tonight. Anybody out there on YouTube, feel free to say hello to me in the chat. I'll be happy to give you a shout out. Let me know where everybody's tuning in from. I did a show earlier today at 3 o'clock Pacific, and there were quite a few faces. And I actually did a practice show last night, and there was quite a few new usernames that I didn't even recognize. So feel free to subscribe. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. I'll turn on all the monetization tabs after the show. Yeah, you can't turn those on a multicast until after the fact when it goes through the replay mode. YouTube is complicated, but it sure is fun. I've met a lot of cool people. And it seems like there's more of those cool people on YouTube than there are on Whatnot. There's so many people who do not know what this app is. It's mostly started out with just resellers. Agenda Coach Queen, welcome. Everything is in the Buy It Now. A lot of people coming in. Gosh, there must be a lot of people not sleeping right now. And speaking of that, I need to go do that in about 10 minutes. So if you're on YouTube and you want to scan that QR code and come on over to Whatnot, you need to hurry up and do so. Or you'll just have to wait for me to go back on. If you hit that little bell icon on YouTube, it'll tell you when I'm coming on the air. And those on Whatnot, you just follow me and you'll get the notifications whenever I go on the air. And I'm just doing a lot of random pop-ups to kind of get my feet wet again. I was away from the app for a while, but I'm back. And I've got some really cool things in here. I don't sell junk. Only really nice jewelry items or little what's it items. Yeah, that's very nice. I sold a cross just like this last week. It was red. This one is purple in light, sort of a light purple, lavender, or pink, and some clear rhinestones. Very nice on a chain. But we will be going off the air soon. I'll be cleaning this up for bed so that the little fur babies don't get into the stash in the middle of the night. Wow, there's 5 people over on YouTube. Say hello, please, if you haven't already done so. Hey, Landshark. Hey, it's my second time on today. And I have made a big fat goose egg. So Hi, Donna245. Welcome. I have everything in the buy it now. And Landshark Picker, you're a dude, so I've got some fabulous men's pieces if you're interested. Mostly women's, inexpensive costume jewelry, but some of the biggest, most expensive, most valuable pieces I have are for men. And there was another reseller that came in who saw what I had, and she said, "You have those priced way too low." Hi, Nate Dog. And she was right because she sold a similar Navajo item for $650. And mine are only $250 because I just need to sell them. But they're actual, look at this, Craig. These are actual Navajo men's watch tips made of genuine sterling silver and 12 karat gold filled. And they have the artist's signature on the back of one of the tips, EJ, which stands for Eveline Edwards James. And she is a Navajo artist. Yeah, yeah. So some very, very well-versed reseller actually rated me tonight with a party of two, and she had looked at those and she goes, "You're selling those too cheap." And I'm like, I know. I've seen some places where they're $600 to $800. But I bought these from another, well, I didn't buy them. I bought just like a 1 to 2 pound tray of just like whatnot goodies. It was just an assortment of like coins. When I have some of those coins in this show tonight, but I got a bunch of foreign coins and tokens and just little pieces of jewelry. Nothing fantastic. I mean, I'd say out of the jewelry, probably the best thing was this. I got a Juicy Couture toggle bracelet. And these actually go for a lot of money online, even used, which this is. But when those watch tips fell out, I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe it. What are these? And I knew it was something Navajo related, and it had like the little parts where you would put a watch band bar through it. And I was like, this has something to do with a watch. So I had to research it and got the shock of my life when I realized that I had the real thing. I even researched the stamp, the Navajo stamp, and confirmed who the maker was, and that it's not a replica, it's not Navajo style, it's actual authentic Navajo pieces. And I'm guessing they were made in the 70s or the 80s. I can't find out any information if the maker is still alive. Barron's Juliet, welcome. Everything is in the buy it now. I couldn't believe it, Craig. I was just like, oh my God. And the guy that sold it, you probably would know who he is. I don't know if he even knew that those were in there. So, hey, Nate, you were on the YouTube. Are you still here on the Whatnot page? Did you just sign up? Nate Dog 88? I hope you used the code. Thank you so much, Nate. Whether you're still on the multicast or you're over here on Whatnot now. Thank you so much. Yeah, a friend of mine actually, who is my YouTube moderator, she had never heard of Whatnot and she signed up last week and watched a show. It was just a test show, but I had a few items up. And she got a really nice crucifix that was just, well, not a crucifix, a cross. It's not actually a crucifix unless the Jesus is on it, but there was one that was ruby red stones. And, she got it for $10 and she still has her $5 left over. And she is ill and unable to be here tonight to moderate. So I'm kind of moderating both the YouTube and the Whatnot at the same time. Let me click your name, Landshark. See if I can. I am going to put you as a moderator. There you go. If you're still here, Landshark Picker. Nate Dog, are you still out here? Hopefully he's looking through the catalog, Nate Dog. I just made you a mod, Craig, if you're still here. I'm going to tag him. Let him know I made him a mod. For those that are watching on the multicast, thank you. Craig, if you're back on here, I made you a mod. NMN82, thanks for coming. Everything is in the... Hey, I just made you a mod, okay? I didn't know if you were still there, so I tagged you. But thanks for coming back. If you had exited for a while, there's a lot of people on my YouTube. Most of our new viewers, and I think one of them just came over here, Nate Dog, but I think he may have already left. But yeah, if you know anybody, that's interested in those watch tips, or even this is another men's piece. If you've seen this on any of my other platforms, this is the Playboy Club of London from 1966. It was a token, a gaming token, and somebody put like a little rim around it that looks like the edge of a coin, and it's got this little bail on it, and that is actually for a keychain. And with the keychain part, they go for $400 online, but they're very, very rare. They're as rare as my Navajo watch tips. And it's going to take a very special buyer to come in and go, hey, I think I need that. Hi, Joyce. Thanks for joining me. Everything is in the buy it now. If there's anything you want to see, I'll be happy to show it to you. Oh, okay. I know you're a couple hours ahead, Craig. Thanks for coming. And I'll have you as a mod on here from now on. Thank you so much, sir. Have a good night. Well, looks like there's just one person still here. Hopefully somebody's looking at the store bin. The buy it now bin. If there's anything you want to see, let me know. I know it's still early on the West Coast, but I have to hit the hay early too. Catch up on my YouTube. I'm going to go on here as often as I can and just do these pop-ups. But, I can't have it take me away from my other platforms that I sell on, that I regularly sell on, and I can't have it take me away from going out and making my YouTube videos because, I'm starting to have a little success on YouTube, and they say that December is usually a really good month for YouTube. So I want to make sure to go out and make a lot of content for you guys that are watching on YouTube. If you guys are on my YouTube, or you want to join my YouTube at April Davis PI, you can go see my playlist. I've got a variety. I've got something for everybody. It's not just a niche channel. It's got a little something for everybody. Whether you're male, female, young, middle-aged, or old, there's something for everybody on my YouTube. If you're into the news, or you're into animals, you're into pets, you're into sci-fi, you're into beautiful holiday displays, I've got all kinds of videos. But tonight I am trying to get rid of some of my extra jewelry that I have from my auction lots. And I have a couple of big boxes that are left over. I think at least one of them's listed here tonight. Hi, Vero. Everything is in my buy it now. If there's something you want to see, just let me know and I'll be happy to show you. We are also multicasting this to excuse me, YouTube. See, I'm getting tired. Hi, PMVM. Thanks for joining. Feel free to go to the store icon and see what I have. I really appreciate everybody that's come in tonight in my room and people that have also joined me on YouTube. You may be watching this on the playback. If you didn't watch it live, that's okay. But you can still use the QR code, even on the playback. And you can sign up to Whatnot and get a free $15 credit. Canoe Shop, thank you. Thank you for coming. Everything is in the Buy It Now tab. Did auctions earlier. It kind of stunk. So I came back before I go to bed, which will be very soon. And thank you for all who are still watching on YouTube. I'm trying to watch both chats at the same time, but I will be happy to show any of the items that I have. But I have to, put everything away each time because I don't want the little fur babies to, I don't want the cat in particular to get up on this table and knock everything on the floor and then, the bunny eats it. Yeah, that wouldn't be a good thing. Yeah, speaking of the cat and the bunny, if you want to open your discounted shipping, you can buy a little sticker. This is when she was just a baby and she was hugging her new bunny. She's adorable. And if you're not subscribed, for those that are on Whatnot, April Davis PI, that's me. That's my YouTube handle. And I will be coming back on periodically. Not tonight, obviously. This will be my second show for today. And I spent about 3 days getting this ready. So I'll be out filming a video soon. We'll be getting some future videos coming soon. Now my kitty wants to chase her bunny. Knock my table. Don't knock the table. I love her to death, but please don't knock the table on my show. No, she's going to jump on the table. Yeah, it's going to shake the camera now. Better hold the camera down. So if anybody wants to buy anything, you have to go to the Buy It Now bin. For those that are on YouTube, click the QR code, sign up for Whatnot, get your free $15 if you've never signed up before. I hate these commercials that are showing up on my TV that's behind this setup. There's been a lot of commercials tonight. Wanted to have some little holiday ambiance music. I have to lure the cat into the other room. Come on, kitty. So give me a moment. Come on, kitty. We are back. What did I miss? Hey, there's still somebody here. Yeah, I couldn't get the cat into the room without knocking everything off the table. I've gone for longer than I had planned. Let me check the store. See if we had any activity. Nope. No offers and no solds. I'm sorry, I don't have the giveaway tab. I don't have anything in the giveaway tab yet. I can't do that until I start selling. Then I like to give away gift cards. Hi, Chavez 3103. How are you? Everything is in the buy it now. And I'll be going off the air soon. But I'll give you a chance to go over to the little store icon and check the buy it now. I'm being stared down by my bunny saying, "Where is my before bedtime treat?" I have some really cool items actually on here that would make excellent gifts. And I'll be happy to show you anything you want to see. But I ran auctions earlier today and they just didn't go well, so I thought I'm not going to waste my breath. I'm just going to set everything in the buy it now, and whoever wants to see it can see it. I still have 3 people over in the multicast on YouTube. Thank you for being here. Won't be here for much longer. I kind of don't want to give up though until I have at least one sale. Somebody come join me over on Whatnot and get me a sale. Even if it's just a $2 sticker. I'll be like, hey, it was a success. It only took 3 days and I made $2 minus the fees. Wouldn't that be funny? If I had to go through all of this just to send somebody a sticker. But I would. You'd have it in the mail tomorrow. I'd have it in the mail for you tomorrow. Heck, if you bought a bunch of stuff, you might just get a sticker for free. I always like to throw in goodies with my Whatnot auctions. But I can't throw in any goodies if I don't have anything going out. I've got the boxes, I've got the tape, got the labels, got the goodies. Everything's ready to go. Everybody here needs to start thinking about the holidays. Little gift items. And if you're looking for that special man in your life, think about those Navajo watch tips, or think about that Playboy Bunny token from the Playboy Bunny Club of London from 1966. That's an extraordinarily rare item. It would also be a good item for a reseller, as would the watch tips, because somebody came on here earlier and told me that those were worth a lot more money than I had them listed for, which I agree with, because what little research I did on prices, it appears that I'm way too low. But I'd like somebody to be able to have them and enjoy them. Be Spectacular 21, welcome. Everything is in the buy it now. If there's anything you'd like to see, let me know. I'll be going off the air soon. Thanks for those that are still watching on the YouTube multicast. B Hoff 33, welcome. Everything is in the buy it now. Be sure to check that out. If there's anything you want to see, let me know. Lots of new names coming up tonight. Same with my YouTube multicast. There's a lot of new usernames out there. I hope you guys are all subscribed. Whether you're watching me on the tube or you're watching me on Whatnot. I'm at April Davis PI. Yeah, there's still, I've got twice as many people, sometimes 3 times as many on the YouTube multicast. You just can't buy off of that. You have to scan the QR code and come over to Whatnot. But feel free to look at the catalog. If you want to open up your discounted shipping, I have a few inexpensive items like the stickers, and I've got the Pokemon cards that are sealed. Most of the jewelry items are $5, and that was going to be the starting price, but I switched these from auction to buy it now. Anything over $5, I have the ability for you to put an offer in. So anything from like $10 up, you have the ability to make me an offer. Armagosa Vintage, welcome. Everything is in my buy it now. But welcome to my show. Alex Boomer Mama, welcome. Everything's in the buy it now. Got a lot of women's costume jewelry, and I've got a few very rare men's pieces that are one of a kind, like literally. So if you're looking for that special gift for that special someone, or you are even a reseller and you just want to, like, double or triple your money, let me show you what I have in the men's section. A couple of very rare pieces. And they are listed across all selling platforms, just so you know. Whatnot is not, it's not my only platform. But this is where you're going to get your best deal. I like the quickness and the ease of this app. The big knot, oh, that's actually a very rare brooch. And it's actually, you hit the nail right on the head, Alex. It's called a knot brooch. And it has the pin on the back. Some of these have a signature tag, but I think that the signature, there was probably another tag on here at one time, and maybe over the years it came off. I can't remember the name of the maker at this time, but it was the only one I could find online, and it had the exact same pin, the exact same hardware that the pin is attached to. So it is called a knot brooch, and I think they're probably from like the 40s or the 50s. It's a good reselling item, but I've had it for a while. Had a lot of likers on it. I'm actually just putting everything in the buy it now. So if you go over to buy it now, whatever it is, it is. Anything over $5, you have the ability to make me an offer. I'll put it up for you as a buy it now. Let me go find it. Let's see. It's here somewhere, at least it should be. Okay, it's pin. It's $5. That's all it is. Yay! Thanks, Alex. Thank you so much. Your item will go out tomorrow. I'll throw an extra goodie or two in your box. I really appreciate you. Yeah, it's probably worth a lot more money than that. So you can keep it for yourself, or you can gift it, or that's my cat. She's like trying to knock everything over. Don't do that, or I'm gonna have to take you to the bedroom. She wants to play so bad, but she's gonna knock everything over. Yeah, thank you so much, Alex. Okay. I'm going to go put somebody in bed right now. I will be right back. Well, here we are. I am back. Just had to go put somebody in bed. The two pieces on the border, which pieces are you referring to? I'll lower the camera a little bit so you can see what they are. I've got stuff all over, not just on the little spinner. The two similar ones. Oh my gosh. Do you mean do you mean these? Is that the one you're referring to, Alex? No. Okay, let me find something else. Possibly these? Okay, these are vintage dangle. I gotta let the camera back up. Just hold on a second. There we go. These are very vintage, probably 50s. I can't find them anywhere. They are dangle drop earrings and they're rhinestones, and all of the stones are there. Um, I know they're worth more than I have them listed for, but they've been sitting a while, especially on my other platforms, the ones that I can't mention here. But they are dangle drop earrings and they have the little hooks on them. They're not studs, so you don't have to have pierced ears to wear them. You know, that's how you can also tell they're really old because back in the day, women didn't really pierce their ears. They just had these little huggy clasp on them that just clipped onto their ears. So they're clip-ons, but they are very vintage. I do not know the maker. Super rare. Hi, Mail Bargains. Everything is in the buy it now. I'm going to pin those just so you guys can see them better. They're also just $5. Adrian, or Adriana, I'm sorry. Welcome. Oh, the big silver ring in the middle, that is a size 8, which is now my size because I went from a 6.5 to an 8. That's what happens with old age. It's called a rosebud or a rose bloom ring. And it didn't have a tag, but it looks like it's never been worn. And it's not sterling, although it does look like sterling. Let me bring that up. My poor cat, she's like, let me out. I'm like, no, you've been a bad girl. She would knock everything over on this table. Yeah, I pinned it. There's no running it basically. It's just what it is. It's I had auctions earlier, nobody was biting, so I was like, you know what? Oh, thank you for purchasing that. I'll add that to your brooch. And you'll still get your goodies too. Your little extras. And if anybody on here knows anybody that's looking for a man, you're welcome. Let them know about these Navajo watch tips that are actually Navajo made and signed. And also let them know about this very rare piece from 1966. This is from the Playboy Club of London, and it apparently used to be a keychain. Well, it was a gaming token, and then some of these gaming tokens were put into like a little bracket that has like edges like a coin, and then they put this little knob on the end, and that's where the keychain would go, the key ring. And these key rings, you can buy them online at like Amazon for $5 or $6. Hell, you can get a whole box of them. But this one doesn't have the key ring. With the key ring, they sell for $400. And I've got it down to $58. So, run free with it. Oh gosh, we've got to time out somebody over here on YouTube. I wasn't watching because I was selling. Somebody's going into a timeout. Goodbye. All kinds of strange people coming in at night on the YouTube side of it. Everybody has to mind their manners. Mind your manners, even on YouTube. This is a family show. People of any age can watch. And if you're still here, thank you again, Alex. Your items will go out tomorrow. Wow, I was just getting ready to shut it down for the night, but I had a couple of sales, so maybe I should stay for another few more minutes. Just a few. Thank you to those who are still watching on YouTube. And I apologize for having to walk out on you guys for a couple of times. Let me find another item to pin. I'll pin the turtle, just so you guys can see the turtle. For those that are on YouTube and you can't see you won't be able to see it like that. Yeah, you'd have to go on to Whatnot to see the picture. At least that's how it's coming across on my screen. Yeah, I can only record this vertically, sadly, so it is what it is. If I record it horizontally, it'll be sideways with the Whatnot app. The Whatnot app will not allow me to change the settings, so it has to be a vertical shot. Well, I really appreciate Alex Boomer Mama, if you're still here. Thank you. Carla Marcelina, welcome. Everything is in the buy it now. Let me know if there's anything you want to see. I was just getting ready to close up for the night, and Alex came in and wanted to see a couple items that she bought. So if there's anything you'd like to see, Carla, just let me know. It's mostly women's costume jewelry, but there are a few killer men's pieces in here. Yeah, the men's pieces could actually be bought by a reseller as well, if you just wanted to make some money. I had a reseller come in here earlier who told me that my men's watch tips were listed too cheap. So, and they are worth a lot more money than I have them listed. Hers were sold for $650. Mine are listed for $250. Hi, Argentina. Lataro, nice to see you. Wow, Argentina. I have a video. I don't know if you're watching my YouTube. Well, obviously you're watching it right now, Lataro, but if you go to my shorts, my most recent short video is actually about something that happened on Halloween night in Argentina, in Buenos Aires. And I have researched Argentina recently because I was studying and researching that story because I wanted to make sure I had my facts right. So I was looking up Argentina on the globe and on the map and looking at the time zone. And oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't hear that very often. And this is just a multicast. I'm actually on Whatnot right now. Hello to Arona, Total Treasures. Everything is in the Buy It Now. I'm also multicasting this to YouTube, and I'm speaking to Lataro. Is that pronounced right, Lataro? Um, from Argentina. Wow, that's so awesome. I love how the internet connects us all. I watch people myself from all over the world, but you need to see that recent short that is a very crazy thing that happened in Argentina on Halloween night. Like, I mean, it made world news. So we heard about it here in the United States. And I thought, that is so cool. I had to make a video about it. But it wasn't enough to make a long form content video. And there's no money in shorts unless I get a tip or something. It's like, I might make 50 cents on that if I'm lucky. And it has, I think it's got around 3,000 views already. Yeah, there's no money in it for me on shorts, but um, it's got a lot of likes, and it's really interesting to me because if you see the video and you see the story, you'll see that they still don't know what caused all of this to happen. It's unexplainable what happened. Yeah, there were a lot of people in Buenos Aires that had to be involved in this story, and they still have not solved what the issue was, which is very interesting. Oh, you can't understand English. Okay. I don't speak Spanish. No speak Espanol. To Aronwa and Total Treasure NC, if you're still here, go check out the Buy It Now. Queenie Bobini. Hello. Boy, I think you were in and out before I could even say hello to you. Greetings from Argentina. That's cool. I feel silly now. I just had a full conversation with someone who didn't understand a word that I was saying. And I don't speak enough Spanish. I know the English version of No Speak Espanol, but what is the Spanish version of No Speak Espanol? Well, I've got 7 people in the room in YouTube. I'll give you a shout out. Just let me know where you're from. No speak Espanol. That's just me talking to Lataro in Argentina. For those of you who might still be watching on Whatnot going, who is she talking to? I have 2 chats going at the same time, and I'm trying to run the items. But I'm making it easy on myself, and I'm making it inexpensive for you guys because you can just go to the store and you can click an item and boom, it's yours. No bidding, just buy it now and run with it. Any Aquarius people in here? I've got this Aquarius necklace and they go on Amazon for $58, but nobody has the one that says Aquarius. See that? I can't find the Aquarius one on any other selling platforms, including Amazon, where they now sell these. I'm not sure who makes them, but if you're an Aquarius, that's for you. And it's super long. It's got little charms on it. It's really nice. I had a couple people in my family that were Aquarius, but they both passed away, so I can't gift it to them. Well, be on here another few minutes. I know I've been saying that for like the last hour. And if I'm not already following you on Whatnot, I will follow you as soon as I disconnect from the show. Get my little table here cleaned up and get ready for bed, and I'll go back into the app and I will follow all of you. And for those on YouTube, make sure that you are subscribed. And thank you so much for watching my videos, Lataro. So nice to meet you. Señor Especie. Yeah, it's like 1:30 in the morning on the East Coast, so which would make it 3:37 in Buenos Aires. Wow. I don't know if Lataro's in Buenos Aires, but he's in Argentina, so I know that's 2 hours ahead of New York City time, so wow, that's impressive. I like your username, Queenie Bobini. I like classic rock and 80s music too. Classic rock and 80s. Well, 60s, 70s, and 80s. My little bunny is here. My cat, she's in the penalty box right now, but that's the kitten hugging her bunny. Yeah. uh, if you want to unlock your discounted shipping, if you were thinking of buying a larger or more expensive item and you want to unlock your discounted shipping, go buy yourself a YouTube sticker or a cat and a bunny sticker. Or if you just want to send treats, tips are gladly accepted on here. Oh, Sardonk. Actually, that's not for sale. I could think about it though for the right price. I mean, that's one of my own items. I've had that for years. I bought that years ago at a retail store here in Los Angeles. And it's not like the one, someone sent me a cheap one from YouTube last year and it lasted all of like a day. And this one is a good one. It's not one of those cheap ones that came from another country on a ship where it's broken when you pull it out of the box. But you can always hit me up in the email. I'll let you know, Sir Dunk. It is not in my Whatnot show. But if you scan the QR code and you sign up to Whatnot, you'll get $15 off whenever you buy. No problem, Sir Dunk. Where are you located? Where are you watching from tonight? I wish they still made these snow globes. I'd go out and buy 50 of them. Just sell those all night long. Yeah, the ones they have on Amazon are just garbage. This was bought in a local store here in Los Angeles years ago, many years ago. And it just runs off the batteries and it just keeps going. And my battery is getting very, very low. Let's see here. I think I have my little power bank. Hold on. The phone's going to move. The camera's going to move. It's going to shake a little bit. And let me turn it on. Power bank's not working. Great. Let's try that again. Sorry, the camera will shake for just a moment. There we go. I didn't have it plugged in all the way. No wonder. Yeah, Whatnot is a big, big drain on the battery here. Yes, she is a beautiful cat. This is Kelsa Kensley. She's got some videos. She's crazy. Pete Quarry, 4328, welcome. Everything is in the buy it now. I'll be running for another few minutes and then we're going to have to close up shop for the evening. But I'll be going on periodically throughout the season. Yeah, I think I need to charge my charger. I should be on my Santa's Christmas wish list. Charging banks. I'll have to grab a good deal during Black Friday. Get some more charging banks. Hi, Debbie. Debbie's Corner. Everything is in the buy it now. Thanks for coming. I am multi-broadcasting this to YouTube here from Whatnot. I got more people watching on YouTube asking me questions than on Whatnot. I keep telling them, hey, just scan that code and get your free $15. Let me go over to my solds. Yeah, we do have some solds. We have no offers. It says no tips to show just yet. Not asking, but didn't have this feature when I was on here a year ago. This is something that has come since my last show that I just started again. Like I was like, oh, what's this? And I actually got my first raid tonight too. I really appreciate that. That was very nice. It was 2 people, but I'll take all that I can get. That was very, very nice. I would love to raid somebody back, but I only have myself, and I in the show right now. So I would be raiding somebody with a party of 1. So if anybody out here wants me to raid somebody, let me know. We can raid with a party of 1 or 2. Yes, and very inexpensive. This is for Lataro. Native American, Navajo, Indian. Yes. Here's a Playboy Club token that's turned into a keychain from London, 1966. And there is a golden colored eagle. Actually, I've got him sideways. Let me turn him around. Yeah. There we go. Now he's upright. Make a nice necklace. Not real gold. You can tell because some of the gold is faded. It's probably just plated or colored. But still would make a nice necklace. Somebody could polish that up, make it look brand new. Let me go find him. There's some neat coins on here too. I've had several males come in and ask me about coins. Let me pin the eagle. That gives you a better picture of what he looks like. I don't think you can see the pictures though if you're watching on the YouTube broadcast. And for those that are international, you can buy on Whatnot. I've had a couple of international sales to Europe on this app, so it does go internationally. I really like these. If nobody buys these, I'm keeping these. These are the pirate coins. I already sold one. Somebody bought one for $25. But that was the nicest of the 4. It was thick and heavy. God, I hope it wasn't real because then the girl's going to be a millionaire. That was a cool buy. Also got the gold bars. Fine gold. 1/4 grain. We used to be able to get these for like $5, but now they're 10. They've doubled in price. But we are going off the air soon, even if 50 people come in. And if you are watching on YouTube, make sure you scan that QR code if you've never signed up before to Whatnot, even those international viewers because it'll give you a free 15 US dollars credit that you can use in any store. It'll also cover the sales tax if the item is free. So you'll only pay the small shipping fee. And Whatnot will set that fee. I don't set it. Oh, you like the turtle? Yeah, I like the turtle too. I want to put this on my bag. Yeah, it's nice. The turtle is bomb. I'm surprised that hasn't gone yet, the turtle. And the Joan Rivers necklace too. Like, oh my God. And the Juicy Couture. I've had a lot of watchers on the Juicy Couture. The Juicy Couture bracelet. Let me pin the turtle. It's not an auction, so whatever you see, that's what it is. Yeah, I don't think you can see the pictures on the YouTube multi-broadcast. Hi, Jimmy Space. I got everything in the Buy It Now, and I'm getting ready to go off the air within moments. So if there's anything you want me to show you, please let me know. It's mostly women's costume, but there are some very exquisite men's pieces in here. And I have both of them underpriced. So if you're a reseller, you might want to check those out. The Playboy Bunny Club piece from 1966 and the Native American Navajo Indian watch tips. I put this down a little bit. There you go. I put the Juicy Couture up there. Put the cross up here. And the J. Crew. I've got 3 J. Crew pieces. Well, I still got 3 people over on the YouTube broadcast. Thank you for coming. I hope you guys are all subscribed. I'm going to start packing up for the night here while I still got you on the air. So if you hear noise in the background, that's me tossing the inventory into the jewelry box. The jewelry box is on there too. I actually got this from a Whatnot auction. And I think I might keep it. Oh, this fell off. This is a Bergeret. This is very old. Hey, Sarah. Everything is in the Buy It Now. Getting ready to pack up for the night. But if you want to hurry up and go check out the Buy It Now, I'm just starting to pack up the items. And we are multicasting to YouTube. I really appreciate those that came out tonight, both on YouTube and on Whatnot. And just keep watching out for me. I'm always adding new things as the inventory comes in. No, it's not. It's gold colored, but it's not like real genuine gold. But it's gold. But it looks like some of the color wears has worn. So if you look at the light, sometimes it looks gold and sometimes it has a little bit of a silver tone as well. And it's got the ruby eyes and the rhinestone for the shell. It's just gorgeous. I think it's worth a lot of money, but you know, I'm not in the business of keeping, I'm in the business of selling. But if nobody buys it, I'm just going to keep that and put it on my bag. That's awesome. RNR, thanks for joining. I'm going off the air by 11. So if you want to see anything, see the lock, yes. This is Juicy Couture, and it is a toggle bracelet. It's got the Juicy Couture. Hold on. I need to lift my camera a little higher. It's got the Juicy Couture lock and key. It's a toggle. And let me turn up the camera just a little bit. Sorry, I don't want to make anybody motion sick here, but yeah, it's Juicy Couture. It's used. It has some fading on the lock. The chain is pretty good. It's not perfect. That's why it's priced what it's priced at, because it does have some patina. It does have some fading on it. Somebody might be able to clean it or restore it. It came from a large auction lot that I got out of Kansas, so it was one of many, many pieces. But it's cool. I like it. I'd wear it. I found these in a lot that came from me recently from Blue Box, and my gosh, they are listed at $85. Somebody bought some for $85 online, but they're rare. And they might be from the 70s, possibly. They're Panthers. At first, I thought they were Jaguars. You mean the earrings, RNR? They are not signed. Yeah, but I looked them up online, and they're gold on the back. They're studs, but the front is like enamel and rhinestones. So there's like rhinestones for the eyes and the stripe across the head. Then it's got the gold, like the mouth. I mean, I've never seen anything like this, but I did my research and I found them, and I was like, oh my gosh, somebody's going to buy those in a heartbeat. So those are cross-posted. Let me find them in the store, and I'll pin them, and you can just get a better look at them. Or you can just go over to the Buy It Now section, and you can click on the item, and you'll see the pictures. Oops. There we go. What is the black and gold thing? Oh, yeah. These are old earrings, and I believe they are signed. Let me look. I think they're Napier, but I'll have to get the eyepiece out and look that up. They're also enamel with the gold. Let me get the little loop. I found them in the bottom of the jewelry box and was like, oh yeah, I had these listed before and then nobody bought them. But I still think I have them on some of the other platforms. They're going to be hard. It's going to be hard to read because it's scripted on the back. And they're both signed on the top. It might say if I actually have them listed what it is. Let's see. Oh, they are Napier. Yeah, they're Napier with the trademark. So you have the copyright mark and then it's inscripted. It says Napier. And they are studded earrings. Yeah, those are cool. Let me bring those up. Let me see if they're even in here. They might not be in here. Oh, they are. Yeah, they're the vintage Napier gold tone black enamel Crescent chunky statement earrings. Yeah, those are cool. You never know what people are going to buy, you know? Like, I had a couple items sell earlier that had been listed quite a long time, and like a very cool, very rare brooch, and it's worth way more than I was selling it for, but I was just ready to see it go. And this is cool too, for those that were asking about it earlier, the Juicy Couture toggle. But it's got some use on it. It's obviously used. It's not going to be shiny right out of the box. There is no box, actually. There is no tag. It's definitely used. Oh, we have 6 people still over on YouTube. I will have to go to bed, even though it's the West Coast. I will be going to bed soon. I also found this really cool Disney piece. It came in a big storage lot also from Kansas. And it's kind of faded, but it's Lady and the Tramp, and it's signed Disney. So I think it used to be like a bronze-coated Disney statue. Maybe they sold this at their theme parks. But it's in kind of rough shape on the back. And I've got the pictures that show that some of the coating is wearing off. But I guess somebody could always redo it. There are places that restore things. I think it's very old. I think it's very vintage, and that's why it's all worn. It's probably like from the 50s or something. Hi, D-Girl 22. D-Girl 22. I'm getting ready to go off the air soon. I'm an hour past due to go off, but if you want to just really quickly check out the buy it now, there's no auction prices tonight. Everything is just buy it now. If it's $5, it's $5. So somebody got a good deal tonight. Yeah, I'm going to have to go off soon. It's time to go to bed, everybody. But I do appreciate you guys being here. Unless I get a final call to show an item, I'm going to be signing off. So if anybody just needs another minute or two to look at the catalog, let me know. Yeah, I've been on here for a couple of hours. It's the second show today, so it'll be tomorrow in less than an hour. If there's anything you'd like to see, I'll be happy to pin it or show it to you up close. If not, I'm just going to sign off. And once again, I do appreciate everybody that's come over tonight on Whatnot and on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed to April Davis PI. Hi, Watermelon Cookies. Well, right when I say I'm going off the air, everybody comes in. That's funny. No, I've been on twice today, and I'm getting ready to go off the air, but I do have all my items in the Buy It Now. They were auction items earlier. I didn't do so well on that show, so I decided just to switch everything over to the Buy It Now and do a late night attempt. So I will be signing off though. It's funny, I've actually had more people on the YouTube show on the multicast than on the Whatnot. And for those that are watching on YouTube, or even those that are on Whatnot, I don't save my shows and Whatnot. So if you want to see this show, once it processes, because it'll have to upload to YouTube, it takes them a few hours to process the show. You can always go back in and see it, and then you can see what items I have, and then you can, hit me up. Because I will be shutting down the Whatnot show very, very soon. But thank you again. And it was nice talking to Lataro in Argentina. Just ask Tony. Hi. Getting ready to go up the year, Tony, but if there's anything you want to see really quick, just go over to the Buy It Now. I appreciate everybody for coming. If you want to watch this on the replay, you'll have to go over to my YouTube channel at aprildavispi and then go to the live tab. And as soon as I go off the air and YouTube has a chance to process it and upload it, you'll be able to see some of the items that were here. If you're here now and Whatnot, just check the store tab really quick. I'm pretty much packed up for the night. And I see my camera's even going sideways here. Even my camera is going to sleep. But thank you for coming, everybody. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.